Students, hope you enjoyed your weekend. Today we will cover the remaining sums of exercise 6.6. If there are, so question number 4, if there are 72 pencils in 9 boxes, there are 72 pencils in 9 boxes, that is 72 pencils have been distributed equally और डिवाइडेड इक्वली इन 9 बॉक्सेस 72 पेंसिल्स को हमने इक्वली 9 बॉक्सेस में रखा है. सो हाउ मेनी पेंसिल्स आर देयर इन अ बॉक्स? अ बॉक्स मीन्स वन बॉक्स. अ बॉक्स मीन्स वन बॉक्स. ओके, सो हाउ मेनी पेंसिल्स आर देयर इन वन बॉक्स? अगर 72 पेंसिल्स को हमने 9 बॉक्सेस में इक्वली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किया है, इक्वली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करने का मतलब क्या हुआ? डिवाइड किया है. सो हाउ मेनी पेंसिल्स आर देयर इन वन बॉक्स? सो फर्स्ट थिंग दैट वी आर गिविंग हियर इज नंबर ऑफ पेंसिल्स. नंबर ऑफ पेंसिल्स, देयर आर 72 पेंसिल्स, राइट? नंबर ऑफ is equal to 72, and they have been kept in how many boxes? 9 boxes. So number of boxes is equal to 9. Now what is the question asking? How many pencils are there in a box? A means one box. So pencils in one box. How many pencils will be there in one box? A box or one box, whatever you may write. What we will do? We will divide to know ki how many pencils are there in one box. 72 pencils को हमने equally 9 boxes में distribute किया है. तो एक box में कितनी pencils होंगी? तो हम क्या करेंगे? Divide. So we will divide now. 72 divided by 9. First we will write down and then 72 inside, 9 outside. Now say the table of 9. 9 ones are 9, 9 twos are 18, 9 threes are 27, 9 fours are 36, 9 fives are 35, 9 sixes are 54, 9 fives are 45, 9 sixes are 54, 9 sevens are 63, 9 eights are 72, 9 eights are 72. So what did we get here? 8. That is one box contains 8 pencils. One box contains 8 pencils. Then we subtract and we get 0. That is 72 box pencils को जब हमने 9 boxes में distribute किया है. I repeat, 72 pencils को जब हमने 9 box में distribute किया है तो हर box में 8 pencils है. Each box has 8 pencils. And there are no remaining pencils, right? So pencils in a box will be 8 pencils. You can write down the answer here. There are how many pencils are there in a box? So you will write down the answer now. Okay, there are 8 pencils in a box. Understood? Hope you understood the question. 72 pencils were divided in 9 boxes. So how many are there in one box? So we took the total number of pencils, total number of boxes, divided them. We got 8. So there are 8 pencils in a box. Now let us look at the next one. Now children, this question is a little different from the previous one. So please look carefully. Question number 5. Exercise 6.6. If 6 fours make 24. If 6 fours make 24. इस लाइन का मतलब क्या हुआ? What is the meaning of this line? That is 6 groups of fours. 6 groups of fours make 24s. That is, if 24 is divided into groups of 4, 24 is divided into groups of 4, what do we get? 6 groups. How many groups can we form? 6 groups. Suppose I have here 24 stars. Okay. I have here 24 stars. I have divided them in groups of 4. Groups of 4 means each group has 4 stars. First group, then second group, third group, fourth group, fifth group, and sixth group. So how many groups did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if 24 stars or 24 number of items are divided into groups of 6, and 24 items are divided into groups of 4, you will get 6 groups. How many groups you will get? 6. Similarly, if there are 64 items are there, and you have divided them into groups of 8. You have divided them into groups of 8. So how many groups will you get? How many groups will you get? There were 24 items. We divided them in groups of 4. How many groups we got? 6. Now there are 64 items. Now I am not going to draw 64 items, right? So what I will do, I will solve it with a statement sum. First I will write groups of 8. Then how many groups will be formed? So we will just divide and see here. 64 inside, 8 outside. Now say the table of 8. 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16, 8 threes are 24, 8 fours are 32, 8 fives are 40, 8 sixes are 48, 8 sevens are 56, 8 eights are 64. 8 eights are 64. Subtract. Next step is to subtract 4 minus 4, 0. 6 minus 6, 0. That is how many groups are formed? 8. How many groups are formed? 8. Understood? It is the same in similar fashion. I could have told you this also. 24 is divided into groups of 4, you get 6. If 64 is divided into groups of 8, what will you get? How many groups will be formed? So 8 groups will be formed. This 8 is here, okay? Understand the question. If there are 64 items and they are divided into groups of 8, so how many groups will be formed? The answer is 8 groups will be formed. Like similarly, if I could have done it for 24 here, if 24 items are divided into groups of 4, how many groups are formed? See, 24 divided by 4. 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 4 threes are 12, 4 fours are 16, 4 fives are 20, 4 sixes are 24. 4 sixes are 24. Did you understand now? I want to show you in both the ways, like if you are able to understand like this or like this. So 6 groups are formed. Similarly, if 64 is divided into groups of 8, how many groups will be formed? So this 8 has gone here and this answer is the number of groups formed. Okay. Similarly, this groups of 4 is here and number of groups formed is here. Understood? So what will be the answer of this? 8. How many 8s are there in 64? There are 8 8s in 64. Answer. Okay. Again, I'll go through this. There are, if 6 4s make 24, that is 24 is divided into groups of 4, you will get 6. Then if 64 is divided into groups of 8, how many groups will you get? So if 24 is divided into groups of 4, we got 6. 64 is divided into groups of 8, we get 8 groups. So how many groups can we make? 8 groups. Understood? There are 8 8s in 64. That is 8 groups of 8 can be made in 64 items. Okay. Next. 27 marbles were divided equally. 27 marbles were divided equally means they have been distributed equally. Okay. Among some children, there are some number of children. The teacher came to the class and gave them 27 marbles equally to all the children. If each child got 3 marbles, means each one of you, all the students in the class got 3 marbles. Then how many children were there? How many children were there? So first thing to note is number of marbles. The first thing to note is number of marbles. How many marbles are there? 27. यानी क्वेश्चन का मतलब क्या है, आपको समझ में आया? क्वेश्चन का मतलब है कि टीचर क्लास में आई और उसने 27 मार्बल्स को इक्वली सब बच्चों में बांट दिया और हर बच्चे के पास 3 मार्बल्स हैं. 27 मार्बल्स को टीचर ने इक्वली सारे बच्चों में बांट दिया और हर बच्चे के पास ईच चाइल्ड गॉट 3 मार्बल्स. ईच चाइल्ड गॉट how many marbles? 3 marbles. Marbles with each child. Marbles with each child. How many are there? 3. So now again 27 marbles have been divided into groups of 3. Have been divided into groups of 3. So how many groups are there or how many children are there? Right? 27 marbles को हमने 3 के ग्रुप्स में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर दिया. तो कितने बच्चों को ये मार्बल्स मिले? So how many children are there? Divided equally. Key word is divided equally or distributed equally. Right? Divided equally or distributed equally. These are the keywords. This will help you to find out whether you have to multiply or divide. ये जो keywords हैं divided equally इससे या distributed equally कभी आता है, इनसे आपको पता चल जाएगा कि आपको divide करना है या multiply करना है. You will not get confused ever. Okay? So now you have to find out the number of children. What will be the number of children? 27 marbles are divided into groups of 3. So to find out the number of children, we will divide 27 by 3. 27 inside, 3 outside. 27 inside, 3 outside. Now say the table of 3. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9, 3 fours are 12, 3 fives are 15, 3 sixes are 18, 3 sevens are 21, 3 eights are 24, 3 nines are 27. 3 nines are 27. What is the next step? Subtraction. 7 minus 7, 0. 2 minus 2, 0. So how many children got the 3 marbles? 9 children. How many children? 9 children. How many children were there? There were, write down answer here. There were 9 children. Understood? Again, 27 marbles were divided equally among some children. 27 मार्बल्स को हमने डिवाइड कर दिया और हर चिल्ड्रन को या हर चाइल्ड को 3 मार्बल्स मिले. सो नंबर ऑफ चिल्ड्रन कितने हैं? तो अगर 27 को हमने ग्रुपिंग कर रहे हैं हम या जब भी डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हैं या डिवाइडेड इक्वली है तो हमको सीधा सीधा डिवाइड करना है. ओके, 27 marbles have been divided into groups of 3. So what you will get? 27 divided by 3, we got 9. So what is the number of children? 9. Understood? Yeah. So this is all for today. I'll not be taking more than 3 story sums in a day so that you can just go through it one more time and understand it and take your time to solve the sums, right? And the homework and the solution for the homework, I'll be sending it to you as a screenshot. Okay, so thank you, take care, and we'll meet in the next session again.